You and Rich?
Yes, he wants me to be his wife.
When?
Did he propose? Oh, today. After you used those papers to take away my job and my sole custody of my son. You know, it's funny how things work out. What was one of my worst days has turned into one of my best.
And that brings us to you, Carter.
Ridge asked me to run some numbers, explain what they mean to our bottom line. Unless you'd rather... Ridge? What?
Well, somebody's mind is elsewhere.
No doubt. You're not still thinking of ways to get rid of Oliver, are you?
I'm always thinking of ways to get rid of Oliver. But that's not it.
Was it a new marketing strategy?
Something involving couture?
And if so, shouldn't your co-VP be here to hear it too?
Where is Brooke?
Hope too. Has anyone seen her?
Check this out.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
gosh!
All kittens need bling, and yours will be the envy of Beverly Hills.
Did you design this?
Mom's not the only one with talent.
I love it. He is going to be so handsome.
He's gonna be handsome.
Yes.
It'll work. It'll work.
Thank you. This is so sweet.
Well, the perfect gift from the perfect boyfriend, right?
So, your mom is never late for meetings. What is holding her up?
I don't know why you're hesitating. I just want you to do what's right by Wyatt.
What's right according to you?
You've already acknowledged that he's your son, but he's not legally, and you can rectify that today.
Yeah, by making Wyatt a Spencer. I've heard it.
And by supporting his relationship with Hope, and then Brooke never needs to hear about our little sex
Well,
capades.
if that's not blackmail, what do you call it?
A nudge in the right direction.
With a figurative gun stuck to my head.
No. I don't like guns, figuratively or otherwise. But I do have other effective ways to make sure I get what I want.
Who are you calling?
Hi, sweetheart. It's your mother.
Mom, hey. Did you forget about the meeting with Hope?
Oh, you're with Hope.
Yeah. Where are you?
I'm at Spencer Publications. Your father is back in charge.
What?
Yes, apparently Brooke was instrumental in making it happen. But your father wants to see you right away. Don't keep him waiting, honey.
Why did you do that? I haven't agreed to anything yet.
You will.
Hope's meeting with Quinn and Wyatt, remember? Do you want me to text her?
Oh, no, sweetheart. I'll fill her in on anything she's missed. Mom, too, if she's a no-show.
I'm guessing your mother's feeling pretty good about herself right now. And Bill must be proud of her.
Bill Spencer?
Yeah.
What's going on, Rich?
Oh, a lot of things, Dad, a lot of things. Starting at the CEO office of Spencer Publications. Katie's out, Bill is in. Thanks to Brooke.
You don't believe me, do you? Oh, I'm sorry, Brooke. Did I steal your thunder? What? Oh, well, you came over here so confident. You'd taken the company from me and graciously handed it to Bill. And you wanted to make sure that fragile Katie was okay. Well, you don't have to worry because I'm better than okay. A proposal from Rich Forrester will do that to a woman. You of all people should know that.
That's all Quinn said? Is that Bill is back in charge at Spencer?
Yeah, that your mom had something to do with it, apparently.
What? How did that happen?
However it happened, Brooke got Dad his company back. That's huge. He's got to be so grateful to her. There's no way anything will ever come between Dad and Brooke now.
I can have copies printed if you'd like one for your wallet. Oh, and FYI, I have plenty of backups.
We're not even sure that Wyatt wants to be a Spencer.
Of course he does. To carry your name legally and happily the way his much less deserving half-brother does.
Leave Liam out of it.
Oh, I would love to, but you have coddled him far too long. It's time Liam understands that Wyatt deserves everything that the Spencer name brings with it, including his father's support with the woman he loves.
You know, the reason you want this so badly absolutely blows my mind.
Liam has had chance after chance with her, and he has squandered each and every one. Now, we're not gonna let him ruin Wyatt's chances with Hope, are we? Are we, Bill?
Bill Spencer reclaimed CEO throne in seamless transition.
So, Ridge, what else do you know about the...
No, I'd rather tell you Ma the shocking news.
What could possibly be more shocking than my mom having a hand in Bill getting his CEO chair back?
Would me proposing to Katie qualify?
What?
I asked Katie to marry me, and she said yes. So, Dad, your plan of having me and Brooke be co-vice presidents, that hoping that something would develop between us, it's not gonna happen.
What is that?
Oh, that's my engagement ring.
No, that is not a ring.
Do you know how many diamonds Bill gave me? Every time he'd do something wrong, he'd come home with a bigger, better piece of jewelry. He even gave me a tiara. We used to joke that if I put everything on, I wouldn't be able to stand up because it all weighed so much. Didn't mean anything. It was all Band-Aids on broken promises. How many engagement rings do you have? What are they worth to you now? I'm sure knowing Ridge, he'll replace this with something beautiful, but you know what? He doesn't have to. Because this is his promise to me. And it's priceless.
I have to go to a meeting.
At Forrester.
That is where I work.
With my fiance.
What's your point?
I just want to be clear. I won't tolerate you throwing yourself at him. He's engaged.
Why would I do that? I'm very happy with Bill.
Let's just say I've learned from experience. And we all know that Bill is your second choice.
No, Bill is not. Are you curious why Ridge proposed to you now?
He thought the timing was right.
Maybe he was trying to get back at me for taking the company away from you and giving it back to Bill. That must have crossed your mind.
Actually, that hadn't crossed my mind, but I could see why it would cross yours, since you think everything Ridge does is about you.
Given our history, do you blame me?
Well, history is just that. It's the past. I'm Ridge's future. And you shouldn't be upset about that because, as you say, you're so happy with Bill.
I am happy.
Good. So am I. Everyone's happy. You're with Bill, I'm with Ridge.
Even if you could get hurt in the long run?
He's not gonna hurt me. He loves me. He's committed to us. This proposal just proves how much. So you don't have to worry about me. Little sis is doing just fine. I've got the man of my dreams.
Well, that was the shortest meeting we ever had.
Yeah, you really know how to clear a room, thanks to your two bombshells.
Brooke getting Spencer back for Bill, that was a bombshell. Me getting engaged to Katie, that's a happy coincidence.
Coincidence? That's an interesting way to put it.
Seemed like the right time to ask her, Dad.
And that right time just happened to be today, right after Katie lost her position as CEO.
Put a smile on her face.
Which you've always been great at. Not so great at keeping smiles on ladies'
come
faces.
on,
No,
come
Dad,
on,
it's
dude.
true. Mom's the perfect example. Now that she's got a man like Bill, even though he's not perfect, his commitment to her is. You see, she's the only woman in his life.
What
glad I didn't make a video.
Wouldn't put it past you.
Oh, Bill. Don't be that way. I mean you no harm.
Right.
Not to Brooke either. I mean, she's gonna be our son's mother-in-law.
If you have your way.
Well, I would do anything for Wyatt.
Except but out of his love life, which you still have time to do.
Not with Liam using every dirty trick in the book to steal Hope away.
Something you're totally above. Using dirty tricks.
Do this for Wyatt. It would mean everything to him.
Well, I should probably head over to Spencer and see what my dad wants.
Okay. Hey, thank you so much for this. I love it. It's really special. So are you.
Rich just told us I had to come. Let me see. Oh. What is that?
It's my engagement ring.
Wow, that's inventive. he's gonna get you a real one though, right?
Probably, but he doesn't have to. Believe me, this is more than just a space filler.
Oh, you look so happy.
Oh, I am. It's been a crazy day, but it's ended on a high note. I'm gonna be Katie Forrester. I mean, nothing against the Spencers.
Yeah, please. I love Uncle Bill, but he can be a handful.
Yes. Well, he's Brooke's handful now. Kind of fitting, isn't it? As fitting as me ending up with Ridge. Against all odds.
That's okay, I'll handle it. Thank you.
I stopped by Katie's to try to get her to understand why I had to get the company back into Bill's hands.
How could you do that to your sister?
This really had nothing to do with Katie.
Really? So what have to do with me? You went through all this trouble just to punish me for having a relationship with your sister.
And you went through all this trouble to punish me by proposing to Katie. Wyatt's gonna be here any minute. Come through for him, Bill. The way Brooke came through for you. I mean, if she ever found out about us, you know, that I was hiding in your closet with a whip when she was pouring her heart out to you.
Yeah.
Is Bill Spencer around? The newly reinstated CEO of Spencer Publications. Have you guys seen him?
Oh, not only is he here, he's already kicking ass and taking names.
Good.
So congratulations, old man.
Hug or a handshake?
Well,
Eh?
look.
Hug it is. Wait, this is great. How did this happen?
Well, you know what? Your father will explain all of that later, but that's not why he called you here. He has something that he wants to say to you. Something that's gonna make a huge difference in your life, yours and Hope's.
Okay.
Well, I don't have to tell you that your mother has a tendency to run on a little bit, get ahead of herself.
Right.
But she's right. There are some things I want to say to you that I haven't. You know, a year ago, I didn't even know you existed. And when I found out about you, needless to say, I was shocked. And we had some things to work through. And we may still.
Yeah.
Having said that, I feel very blessed to have another son.
It's much more so than your less deserving half-brother, which is why your father wants you to carry his name. Your father wants to make you a Spencer. Isn't that right, Bill?
This day has been insane. I lose the CEO position only to win Ridge. I'm sure that's not what Brooke pictured when she engineered Bill's return to the company.
Wait, you told her that Ridge proposed.
Yeah, she stepped by earlier. My guess is that she's with him right now, trying to give him all the reasons why it's the biggest mistake of his life.
Proposing to my little sister. I mean, isn't that going overboard a little
So much
bit?
more than your little sister. She's smart and compassionate.
And sexy and provocative, that doesn't mean anything.
She's all
to you
those
anymore?
things. And more. Our relationship is a lot deeper than you may think. What about yours and Spencer's?
What? You think it's purely physical?
Come on, the guy's tacky. Look at the way he dresses and he comes in with his chest puffed out. How do you take him seriously, honestly?
He's good enough for Katie.
No. And he's not good enough for you. So I suggest you dump him before he hurts you the way he did Katie.
Katie and I are two very different people. It's like you and me and Bill, we're all type A's, and Katie is... I mean, I would just be afraid that you would get bored with her.
No. Maybe it's me. I've changed.
I just think this will end bad. I think you're going to hurt Katie and Archie and Will. It's not going to be good for them to go through another failed marriage. If you were trying to get my attention, you succeeded. Don't marry Katie. For all of our sakes.
I'm committed to her. And I will marry Katie. Logan, there's a part of me that will always love you. And not just because you're the mother of my son, but because, man, you have captivated me most of my adult life. Look at me. We're not the same people anymore. You know that.